Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to draw some basic elements such as rectangle, line, circle, and text on an image with OpenCV. You will need these skills for the further projects such as object detection. So for those that are new here, my name is Neo and I am a master student of AI located in Leuven, Belgium. Make sure to click that subscribe button if you want to see more content regarding to study AI. And all the links mentioned in this video will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, we want to actually create image. I'm just gonna create images with black background. First, import something. So first import CV2, and we're gonna need to import NumPy as well, so that later on we're gonna use this NumPy to create black images. And also, because we want to also show the images, so you also want to import this matplotlib, pyplot, So now we are done with the import. Now let's create images with just purely black. So black and images equals to, as I mentioned in the previous video, you can just create images with the NumPy array. So what are we gonna do here? Because we are creating black images, we're gonna use the MP0, and then we're gonna specify the dimension of the images. So let's go with 512 and 512. And notice that we are actually creating a color image here. So you need to extend the dimension to from 1 to 3, different from the grayscale images. So you're gonna hit this 3 here, and then after that, let's specify the cells data type. So d type equals to numpy int, let's say 12. Now let's just show what kind of images we just created. So let's plot and show black images. So now let's just run this. So yeah, so you see the black images we just created. So now we're seeing images with the width and the length of both 512, and it's totally black. So let's try to first draw a rectangle for this. So for drawing a rectangle, you just go ahead, just use this function called CV2 rectangle, and you want to first specify which images you want to draw this. So you're gonna here we're just gonna be black images. So the way you create a rectangle is it's basically to specify the coordinates of 2 points. And here is the first point is the one which is on the top and the left corner. So let's say PT1 equals to, let's just say 300. 300, and let's say 10. And then we're gonna, and the second point will be a point which is on the bottom and to the right corner. Okay, so let's say 500 and 150, let's say. And now it's a color image, so you need to specify what kind of color of your rectangle. So you're gonna go ahead, it's color, and then you need to enter the RGB values of that color. So let's try just green, so which is 0 and 250, 55, and 0. We know it's a green rectangle. And now you need to also specify the thickness, so how thick your rectangle should be. So let's go with a 10, and okay. So now let's just put this show on this and try to run it. Okay, so there you go. So now we can see that there's a green rectangle which we just draw. So let's try to just quickly draw another one here, so just for you to understand. So let's try to draw a different rectangle. So but we're gonna first, of course, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. So what are you gonna do here? Let's select another coordinates, and this time let's go with 200 and 200. And the second point we're gonna select 300 and 300. And this time we're gonna draw a rectangle with red color. So you're gonna go with 255 in the first value, and that's you're gonna draw a red one. And thickness we just keep it the same as a 10. So let's run it and see what happens. So yeah, now so you already draw another rectangle with red color. Let's draw another shape, which is a circle. So here you want to just use this command called CV to circle. As the same, you want to specify which images that you want to draw. So let's choose this black images again. And the way you want to draw this circle is to first you need to specify the coordinates of the center of the circle. So for this one, let's just go for center equals to 100 and 100. Okay, and then you need to specify the radius of your circle. So let's say radius equals to 50, and again we need to specify the color. So let's try a color of blue this time. So 0, 0 to 55. And of course, you also need to specify the thickness. So thickness, let's try it with a 5. Okay, so let's just run this and see what happened. So see here, you draw a circle which was blue. But however, if you want to draw a circle which you want to fill in what is inside, so what you're gonna do here, let's just copy this command real quick. And what you're gonna do here, let's switch the coordinates of the center real quick to maybe select to 400 and 400. And this time we're gonna draw a circle, let's say still draw the blue color, but now we want to fill what's inside of the circle. So what you're gonna do here is actually just change the thickness to -1. Okay, and you run it. So now you draw a circle which inside is filled with the color you specify. So let's try now draw a line. You want to use this command called CV to line here, and you want to specify which images you want to draw on. And of course, to draw a line, then it's very straightforward. You just need to pick the like 2 points of the line. So for this one, we're gonna just draw a diagonal line for the whole black images. So let's say PT1 equals to, of course, 0, 0, and PT2 equals to 512 and 512. Okay. All right. Okay, this should be a comma instead of a dot. So, and now you need to specify the color. So let's try to use a white color. So all the values should be 255. And thickness you also need to specify. And here let's just choose a value of 5 as well. All right. So run it. So now we see a white line, which is a diagonal line for this black images. Now comes to the last part, which is we are trying to draw some text in this picture as well. So what you're gonna do here is use this command called CV to put text. So again, you want to specify which images which you want to draw this text on, and then you need to specify what kind of text. So you're gonna say text, and you just let's say hello, and then you of course you want to specify the location where this task you want to start with. So let's put it on the left and the down corner. So let's say the coordinates of 5, 10, and 500. So it should be somewhere down into the left. So now then you want to specify the front of your text. Okay. And to do this, it's better to actually use a variable in the beginning. We just defined your font of your text in the beginning. Let's say you're gonna just go ahead and just font, and if you tap it, you should be normally see a lot of option, I guess. So let's try type this her C, and let's tap again and to see if we get any options. No. So I'm just gonna quickly select the text here, and this is weird, but I think you can look it up in the OpenCV library or documentation because there are a lot of options that you can go for. So I'm just gonna here just saying, okay, this is your font, and you of course you want to specify the font size as well. So font scale equal, let's just try a random of scale of 4, and of course you want to specify the color. So let's try with color of white again. So color equals to 55 to 55 to 55. So then you want to also specify the thickness of your text. So you're gonna thickness. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. So you wanna go with the thickness of let's say 3, and then you want to also specify what is the line type of your task. So line type here also it's gonna be CV2 line AA. So, but of course, there are definitely gonna be a lot of options that you can choose here. But now the video is just to demonstrate how did you do it. So if you want to look it up, so please go for the documentation of the OpenCV. So I'm just gonna put this into wine code line just for looking good, and that's it. But let's just try to run and see what happens. Okay, so now you see that we have print hello on the bottom and to the left corner. Conclude this video. So I hope now you have a good idea and to know how to draw a rectangle, circle, line, and also adding a text on the images or OpenCV. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.